Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
And this video has been brought to you by racism. Racism is accepted wherever true Americans are.
Perfect.
One less lonely one less lonely one less lonely there's gonna be one less if I kill you, I'll be part of the KKK. Then there'll be one less lonely there's gonna be one less lonely.
I beg your pardon?
Stop it. Get some help.
White women are the biggest hindrance to moving racial equality forward because we have more influence over the raising of our children than anybody else, and white supremacy grows in our homes.
Justin here. I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, and it is from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear and my facial nerves and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face. This nostril will not move. So there's full paralysis in this side of my face.
Jesus Christ.
Justin Bieber is postponing his tour date due to a virus that has caused partial facial paralysis. As the nearly 3-minute video progresses, Bieber demonstrates how his nerves have been affected on the right side of his face. According to the Mayo Clinic, Ramsay-Hunt syndrome occurs in people who have had chickenpox and is a shingles outbreak that affects the nerve near the ear and causes one side paralysis and hearing loss. It is most common in people over the age of 60. The announcement comes just after Justin Bieber postponed a set of shows in Washington, D.C. and Toronto earlier in the week due to a previously undisclosed sickness. I'm just going to hold this up here for all of those that need to receive that L. You will never miss this L because it will always be here for you. Now, my main thing is, it's like I told people before, and like many others have stated, that God doesn't like ugly. And I've told other people before that there's a such thing as karma. In a sense, this is what karma looks like. When you decide that you want to focus on a set of people and you want to put out negativity and you want to perpetuate the same type of racism, right, that true Americans have portrayed, right, not just here but all over the world, stuff that Europeans have stated and carried on, and how other people want to copy those Europeans, want to be just like them, and they decide that they want to copy the exact same rhetoric, the exact same ideology, the exact same song and dance, all this other type of stuff. This is what happens. This is what this looks like. Now, remember, I'm not the type of person that's going to directly wish things directly on people because that's a wasted use of energy. That makes no sense. I might as well be spending that energy better put by bettering myself and doing other things. But what this is clearly showing you is that the universe will work at the end of the day. Karma will hit at the end of the day. Now, the thing about it is that a lot of people will never look back at their past and happen to try to determine, why is it that this is happening to me? What negative things, no matter how little or small, have I done in order to receive, right, such energy directly towards me, my life, my person, my health? What have I specifically done, right, in order to receive this? Now, the only time that people want to try to tally up anything is when it's positive. They'll be like, oh, well, you know, I sat up there and did this. I gave $1 to this person. I sat up there and returned, you know, something to this person. I sat up there and did this. I helped out these, right? Everybody wants to add up all of those things, right? Because they're positive. But whenever something negative happens, right, in a person's life, they never try to go back and tally up all of the bad, horrendous, negative, detrimental things that they've ever done. They never try to add up how much negative energy have they directly, right, and consciously placed into another person's life or into a group of people's lives. And like I said before, I'm going to keep listing examples so that the true Americans out here, even though Justin is Canadian, it's the fact that the American population here made him rich, and the fact that he is a European descendant. So it all it all pretty much fits, just in case those that come along that want to say that, oh, but Seiji, Justin, he's not a true American. He wasn't, here. He was actually Canadian. Doesn't matter. They're all European. All of them stole and took land that is not originally theirs. They are now displacing, replacing, and taking over, right, for the group of people that originally had, right, that land that was originally God given before they came over, right, in a sense like some type of a virus, and just decided to annihilate, right, those groups of people. Because that's, in a sense, if you want to be realistic about it, no matter how you may feel about the terminology that I'm using, that's in a sense what happens when you have an ecosystem and you have something that is not naturally a part of that ecosystem. It basically comes in and it finds a way to break apart that ecosystem so that it can be the main part of that ecosystem, so that it can drain the life of the primary sources or the individuals or the species that is there, so that it can survive, right? And then later on mutate and figure out how is it that they can survive without a host. That's basically what you have when you look at the planet. Look at every indigenous area, right, that has some type of form, right, of a group of people that were naturally there. And then look at the groups who have then determined that this is where they want to be, that they must have this land, that they have to take this, that the natives or the indigenous people there can't afford or take care of that land, that the encroaching new species, right, they're better suited, they're smarter, they're more intelligent, they're more knowledgeable. So because of this, they decide to come in, take over the land, make rules, laws, and regulations to give themselves the God-given rights, right, of the indigenous people, and then displace or eradicate the indigenous people and basically replace them. That's all it is. So like I said before, Justin Bieber, even though he is Canadian, at the end of the day, he's still a true American at heart, by blood. So, like I said before, at the end of the day, America, this is you. These are your kids. When Justin Bieber was singing this song, a lot of your kids were following suit, singing this song as well. Like I said before, you guys are the exact main reason and causation of why it is that racism, bigotry, and discrimination is persistent, is an ideology, is consistent, and is still spread amongst your groups of people, your kids, your families, your co-workers, and throughout all the other communities in not just North America, but also around the world as well.